This is from the GM Shuffle, Michael Lombardi, on a possible trade between the Browns and the Panthers that involves Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold.
The Darnold for Mayfield rumor, to me, is just a bad rumor. This is a three-part trade, right? So you've got to get Baker, who's due to make $18 million. Mm-hmm. You've got the Browns to agree to what are they going to pay, or how much will they take, or will they not take, and then you've got to agree to compensation. I get the sense that they've been able to work some of those details out. I think they're probably not quite to finish the deal, but I think they're the only team. I think if Baker realizes there's only one place to go, which gives him the opportunity to A, to compete to be a starter, and B, to build a career going forward, that Carolina might be the best place. I mean, Carolina is building this kind of culture that nobody believes us. Nobody thinks we're going to be any good. Mm-hmm. Nobody sees us. And so, they've got some good pieces there. I mean, they've got some good defensive pieces. They've got some good offensive pieces if they can keep McCaffrey healthy. So, that mentality is going to serve them well. But I think Baker's got to understand that. So I think the Browns and the Panthers probably can get a deal worked out. I think it's the other elements that need to get finished before this closes.
And G. Bush, that culture that Mike Lombardi thinks they're building plays right into what Baker Mayfield's strength is. I don't see a lot of the pieces that he's talking about on offense. McCaffrey's good if he can stay healthy, but
I mean, listen, hey, I'd be skinny if I could stop from eating. I mean, it's a little easier said than done, my man. And plus, I don't understand why he doesn't feel like it matches up. I think Sam Darnold's making like $19 million or something. I don't know why that trade don't work. I guess maybe he's saying that they don't want to take the Darnold money and they don't want to get rid of Darnold and still have to take $18 million for Baker. So does that mean why would they trade Sam Darnold to us? We take his $19 million, they take his $18 million and call it a wash, or they give us like a 7th round pick or something. I don't understand why he necessarily doesn't believe the money doesn't add up. I think that the individuals they don't get it, the fact that the Browns could technically just eat it. They could just put him there, right? The Browns have enough cap space to just be like, you know what, we're just going to have you sit. And if something comes along, we'll move you. For a better deal or whatever the case may be. And I think there's a little more pressure on Carolina. Carolina don't got some juggernaut team that they can just continue to float out there. As a matter of fact, Matt Rule has a bunch of pressure on him to win football games, man. I mean, they came there, gave him a lot of money. A lot of people said it was a great hire, but if you look at it, he was at Temple a little while. He got to Baylor and did his thing a little bit, but he kind of shot through the roof. One of those coaches that came up from the bottom to the top extremely fast. But now you're at the top of the stack in the NFL, and you got to get to the playoffs. You got to start showing some of these wins. There's no more such thing as this 5-year plan. And Mike Lombardi's still talking like he's a general manager that would give out 5-year plans. Well, we got to, build it up. They got a couple of pieces. No, they don't. They got Christian McCaffrey, who's a running back who's always hurt. They have no option at quarterback. They drafted a kid in the 3rd round, and now the coach is sitting here and saying, I'm on the hot seat, and I need to win. You need to, if you want to get the best quarterback available, you trade Sam Darnold, you get him out of there, you trade one guy for another guy, you get him in there, and at least you got a better opportunity to win with a dude who kind of knows the playbook. Because I'm going to let you know this right now. If your plan is to suck for like the first 3 games and then throw the rookie in there and he's going to show some flashes, you'll be gone. You'll be gone, Rule. You'll be gone by week 8. They'll already be talking about finding the hottest new coaches that started 6-0. Some coach from Mississippi State or something will be 6-0, and they'll be like, well, I'm hearing his name for the Carolina job.